Okay, so I'm going to show you real quick what the content management system is, or also known as the CMS. So content management system just gives you the ability to manage your content of your site wherever you are. That's the awesome thing about this. I'm not trying to take up a lot of time. So keep up. If you have questions, leave them in the comments, subscribe, follow, all that stuff, share. Okay, so anyways, let's get to it. So here's the site. So this is as if you were on your friend's computer, a computer at the library. It doesn't matter. So you're here. The site works just as it normally would. You know, everything functions properly. But whenever let's say you were sitting here and you're like, oh man, like I really want to add a new car or something like that. Well, let's say you want to add a new Tundra. Okay, no big deal. Let's say you have a ton of Tundras. You're just all tundrad out. Oh my gosh, and you want to fix this error. That's embarrassing. And see, the good thing about this is if you found an error like this and you know a web developer and you hired a team to make your web page or whatever, like, and I'm just saying, this is out of experience, I know this. If you want them to change anything, it costs like, you know, $150 minimum. It doesn't matter what you want to change. If you want them to change anything, it's $150. So you just stockpile all the changes you want. But with this, you can change it dynamically. You can create stuff. You can change it. You can modify it. You can test SEO. So here you are. Let's say you want to add another Tundra. Let's say you got a lot of Tundras. You got blue, green, army green. You got red. Okay, you just got a new red in. Oh, no problem. Now, if you would usually have to download the code. You'd have to modify the code. Then you'd have to FTP it. But with this, it's so simple. It's so awesome. And this just, like if you don't have this, and you're hiring a team to do anything like this, then you're throwing money out the door. I'm not even kidding. And that's not me trying to sell you. I don't care, to be honest. I don't care if you pick us or if you want me to develop your website. If you want to pay for a website, if you want to pay for changes, then that's fine, man. You know, go for it. But I'm just saying, like, that's money you're throwing out. I don't care if you go with me. This is just to educate people on what a content management system is, for those that are wondering. So if you got a red Tundra, for example, that's exactly like the blue, the stats are the same, it's just red. All right, well, you just go down to duplicate. You're gonna power red, man, come on, power red. And then obviously it's not gonna be like this. And this is a site assets folder, so you can create a folder for each new vehicle or new product that you get. So let's say you want to delegate this kind of stuff out. Well, what you do is you just create different folders, you put the information in there, and then you tell somebody, because you could delegate, you can delegate people to do this stuff for you. And so then they can go in and they can have access to change certain things. So like, let's say you have somebody who adds vehicles. All right, well, here's, this is an example of this person. So obviously this is going to be different. So go here, and then this is just a description that I pulled. This is this description. I just opened it up so everything would go faster. So now you want to paste that in there. Obviously you want to change the color to red. Interior is the same. You use your handy dandy little thing here. Oh, price is $85,000. So you can change. And all of these fields were customized. So these were all customized to this specific demonstration. So this could be bracelets, anything you want. It doesn't really even matter. So interior photo. Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and add that. Let's add this. And then, so exterior photo. Let's say you have another exterior photo that you want to show. Oh, okay. Well, just go ahead and add this one, whatever. And then this is the ultra main. This is just what I named it so I would know what section it would show up on. But this can be named anything you want. It could be named product main. So let's just use this. Okay. And all of this you can change, but I'm not going to take the time to change all that right now. That would be redundant, and I think you get the point. You get the point that all of these, like, I added, like, you don't have to have 400 pictures here. You can have one or two. I just did it to show, like, and in fact that I could add more in here if I wanted, but it seems a little, I think the point has been made. So then you can go through, make sure everything's good. Miles, oh, no way, man, no. Okay, so now it's staged for publishing. So now you can go to the site. You can see what it looks like as if you were to publish it. So that's what it would look like if you were to publish it. And then what you do is, oh man, you still got to fix that. But see, check this out. So then you just, like, right here, you can make those changes. And then it's like, boom. And so, so then you can go back. And then you can go back. And you can, wait, what were we doing? Oh, so so you go, so if you log out, so if we log out, we notice the red tundra isn't there. It's broken. Actually, it's not. Because what actually happened is it's been staged for publishing. So what that means is that whenever you make any changes, so whenever you make any changes, like you can see this still says that, you have to publish it before it actually takes effect. So until you publish it, so like, let's say you want to be the one that authorizes changes, or you want to be the one that publishes, but other people can go in there and change stuff. Well, you can have them go in and be like, oh yeah, let's add this, let's add that. Then you can go in and you can verify it. And once you verify it, then you can publish it. So let's, somebody can be like, oh, I just did some changes, I'm not really sure if they're right. And then you can go on any computer, man. It's so cool, man. And see, there's your power horse right there. That's changed. Okay, you look at that, you go, that's good. Okay, good job, Jimmy. And then, oh, okay, I like the name. I like it, man. I like the name, dude. All right. So then you can go publish. Yes. And then it shows the edits that were done. So now, when you go to your site, now let's log out. Okay, so now we're logged out. Oh, see, now we're seeing it just regular. It says Power Horse. We got a red Tundra, and then if you click on Learn More, all of that information, the miles are zero. $85,000, all of that information automatically populated this area. I mean, what we do is we build a framework. And then with that framework, you make your changes. I mean, that is sweet. So you can go down here, you can look at your, okay. You're like, cool, man. Cycle through your pictures, you look at the interior, but you got to keep in mind, when you take these pictures, they're going to show up, if they're small resolution, then they're going to show up small like this. And I mean, we can help you out with all that. That's not a big deal. But if you put them at good size like this, they'll show up like this. You see what I'm saying? So that's not, and all of these are just demo pictures that I put in there. So yeah. And then you got your blog. So this is just this is a demo blog that I made. So you guys can see how this works. So the blog works really the same way. So when you log in, you go down here. Oh no, you go to your collections, and this shows where your blogs posts and stuff like that. Oh man. And I think I was supposed to delete this. Let's I have to add it, man. Okay, so blog posts, post 6. Okay, so like let's say you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you got 5 posts. You want to add another post. Well, if you want to add another post, if you have a regular if you're doing this through like Dreamweaver or whatever, I mean, if you got the skill, man, more power to you. Even I do it like this, because it's just like, man, it's so easy. Why would I choose to download files and re-upload and download and re-upload? It doesn't make sense whenever I can just do it this easily. So let's say you want to add a new blog post. I've already created the framework for this. So new product information, we don't need that. Blog content, okay. Whoa. Okay, so name, answer to everything. You go in here, you go name, post body. If you get the idea, you can certainly just click out. But I'm just doing this just so here's our post body, and then summary. Okay, so this is a summary. I'll use this post body as a summary since it's nice and short. And then image, blog post, post 6. Let's use this. Yeah, yellow background, girl. So then also you can say, you can have it like, oh man, I just added this one. This is a sweet post. This is my newest post. So you can have this featured so it'll show up. Let's just see what happens here. Okay, so let's go to the site. You can go to the site to see what it looks like before you do anything crazy. So, okay, this is what it looks like. So the answer to everything is our. Oh no, this is the one that I just added actually. So this is the one that I just added. And this one's very similar, isn't it? Okay, let's go figure this out. So we go to collections, blogs. Okay. All right. So what we'll do is we'll make the color of this something definitely different, and then we'll do featured. So when you do featured, this will show up at the very top. So you can, and blogs are really, really valuable for SEO. And well, this one also is featured. Yeah, see, if you haven't featured, the featured ones are gonna be at the top. So there you go. Since this one's featured, it's gonna be at the very top now. So yeah, I mean, if you have another featured, then it's gonna be next, just like you saw before. And that's a real great way to stay connected with your customers and your clients. And really, let them know that you are into this. So that's pretty much it. If anybody has any questions, feel free to let me know below. Follow, subscribe, and man, I can't wait to post more videos. And honestly, in all honesty, I am gonna start coming out with, because our goal is to also educate. So we're gonna start making some real serious. So we're gonna start making some videos on HTML programming, stuff like that. So if you are just interested in this, then I'm coming up with a series right now that I'm working on where I'm gonna go from zero to making a web page. And so if that's something that interests you, then definitely subscribe, because I'm gonna have one of those, and I know what it's like, man. And so yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys later on. All right, see you around.